Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always, told out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to have a look at, well, God Packs. God Packs in Terastal Festival. Now, as with all of this kind of stuff, it's very hard making these videos early because information is coming in and it's being shared around, and it takes a bit of time and a bit of effort to try and sift through everything and see what's real. But we've seen openings by, I'm going to call Collect Pokémon, as well as some other rumours and stuff I've been hearing, and it seems very, very much like God Packs in Terastal Festival are real. But actually there's two different versions. One of the God Packs is good, but one of the God Packs is good. Now, obviously, this is going to lead to some pretty quick questions of, well, all right then, what about in the West? What about for us? What about for people outside of Japan? Are we getting God Packs in Prismatic Evolutions? I don't know. Why would I know that? They're not the same set. They're very similar sets. There's similarities and differences. But the fact of the matter is, they are not the same set. So we need to calm it down just a little bit here. We don't actually know what the deal is. Yes, there might be God Packs in Prismatic Evolutions, but bearing in mind there's been plenty of times in the past where, Japan got God Packs and we didn't. Like over in 151, for instance, over in Japan, there were full-on God Packs, like proper job God Packs, where you would get, every card in there was a secret rare, and it was lovely. You'd basically get 2 full evolution lines of illustration rares. Wasn't the case in the West. Now, we've had what I like to call pseudo God Packs, which is to say that in 151, the English version in the West, you can actually get 1 full evolution line in amongst your regular set, your regular pack and all of that, but it's not the same. It's just one example. There's a billion other ones I could show you. But the point is, in 151, in Japan, full-on God Packs. One of the images here from Mathis2K_, and over in the West, semi-God Packs. Not the same, not pretending they are the same. So it's one of those just, chill your boots. Oh, I should say the semi-God Pack picture was from Where is Mewtwo over on Twitter. I would quite like to pull this God Pack. Pulled the Charizard though, so I can't really complain now, can I? So maybe there's God Packs in Prismatic Evolutions. Maybe there's pseudo God Packs. We're too early. We need to actually get there and wait for these to be pulled, and then we can figure out exactly what the deal is, alright? Cool. But what about these God Packs in Prismatic Evolutions? Well, we've got some good, and we've got some good. And the good ones here feature all the evolutions. Yeah. Now, you'll have to forgive the quality here. I'm doing the best I can, alright? But basically, it is a pack that gives you all 9 of the special illustration rare Eevees. 1 pack, 9 special illustration rare Eevees. Clearly this is an absurd situation. Clearly it is ridiculous to get all 9 of them in 1 pack. Not only is this a God Pack, but it represents one of the greatest God Packs ever known to man. Or, that we've seen in the Pokémon TCG, if we want to be slightly less dramatic. No, even in other card games, you know what? Even in other card games, they don't have God Packs like this. This is what we're all hoping and dreaming of. I've got a bunch of boxes of this set on pre-order. Obviously, I'm a massive nerd. And I'm hoping to pull one of these. I would be frankly delighted if I pull one of these. The answer is, fingers crossed. I assume the pull rates on these God Packs are awful, but they kind of have to be or else they kind of ruin the set. Now, I have heard some people suggest that God Packs essentially mean that they will keep printing this for a while now. Not sure I've seen that connection, honestly, but I've had a few people tell me that, so we'll have to wait and see if that remains true. But the thing is, the biggest cards in this set are almost certainly going to be the Evolutions, the special illustration rare Evolutions. So the idea of getting all 9 of them in one pack is just absurd. Like, to run through them very quickly, because what we're going to do, tell you all 9 can come in one pack and not show you them. We've got Leafeon, we've got Flareon, we've got Vaporeon, we've got Glaceon. I think the Glaceon artwork is clean here, by the way. We got Jolteon, we got Espeon, we got Sylveon, we've got Umbreon, which is going to be the big one, let's face it. And then we've got ourselves Eevee. Although remember, as I told you, there are 2 different versions of Eevee. I don't think both of them come in the God Pack. I don't believe that's the case. I believe the other one is, just not present. Sorry about that. But my point is, brilliant. Everyone's going to love them. People are going to be very happy. So what about this other God Pack then? What about the less good one, which, and I want to get this out there into the world so Arceus can hear me, right? I am absolutely fine if this is the God Pack I get. Like, I'd rather have the other one, but if this is all that's on offer, I won't be upset. I promise you, I will be okay with this. In this God Pack, you get 3 of the Eeveelutions. It's too early at this point to deduce whether there's some kind of pattern. Maybe it's the case whereby they've actually split them into trios, and you get one of those trios, very much like we saw in 151 God Packs. That's pure speculation on my part. I don't know whether that's true. I'm just saying there's a chance it is. But we're too early at this point, all right? We don't know what the deal is. We don't know what's going on. You get 3 Eeveelutions. Maybe there are sets of 3. Or maybe it's just free at random. I can't tell you one way or the other. What are the rest of the cards? Pokeball Hollows. And the thing is, we've had a bit of an update about these Pokeball Hollows. Now, I told you previously that it seemed like you get 2 Pokeball Hollows and 1 Master Ball Hollow per box. Now, I also told you that this information was based on a single box opening, that our sample size here was trash garbage, and that it was subject to change. From what I'm hearing coming out of Japan with the release of the set, it seems to be that there are 3 that are guaranteed per box. However, you are not guaranteed a Master Ball. So you may get a Master Ball and 2 Pokeball, or you may just get 3 Pokeball. That's what I'm hearing coming out of Japan here. We'll have to wait and see. But that's the best information I've got right now, is that there are 3 Pokeball Hollows. Shout out to Pokeguardian, I should say, for whom I'm in Primal Lugia at Pokeguardian. I've been chatting about with this. But yeah, it seems to be you get 3 per box, but you don't necessarily get a Master Ball, and I think that's quite an important distinction. So, getting, a bunch of these in one pack is clearly brilliant. Now, it seems to be, and again, this is early, we don't have a huge amount of information, cannot stress that enough. It seems to be that they are Pokeball Hollows, not Master Ball. Now, if you're going to give me, half a dozen or so Master Ball Hollows per pack, oh, then we talking, ladies and gentlemen. That does not, unfortunately, seem to be the case here. It would be wonderful, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It seems to be that they are Pokeball Hollows. So what we're left with are 2 different types of God Packs. One that features all 9 of the special art rare Eeveelutions, and one that features 3 Eeveelutions, and then a bunch of Pokeball Hollows. Both are going to be, and this isn't the first time we've had 2 different versions of God Packs. Remember, if we go back to V-Star Universe, for instance, there were 2 different kinds of God Packs, one of which would give you all 9 parts of a picture. Like, there was a picture made up of 9 cards. You would get all 9 in one, and the other would just give you like half a pack of super fancy cards and half a pack of character rares. Like, there were 2 different versions of them. They were both cool, but they were not exactly the same. So there is precedent here for 2 different types of God Packs, so I wouldn't read too much into that. I just want to pull one of these. I've never pulled a God Pack over in Japan. I've never pulled a God Pack in the West either, to be fair. I am God Packless, and I'm just saying, this seems like it would be a good set in which to get my first God Pack. Just putting that out there, it would be quite nice. So there we go. I've told you what I need to know. There might be more information that comes out over the next few days. If there is, I'll come back with an update. For now, remember the update on the Pokeball I gave you where you don't necessarily get a Master Ball Holo per box. That's a bit sad, but they do seem to be free per box. And cross your fingers. I hope you get a God Pack. And like I told you a minute ago, in terms of prismatic evolutions, I don't know. Maybe. Cross your fingers, eh? For now, I want to know what you think about this, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. Oh, and get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Martin Cornwall, who's been a supporter of ours for a long time, and yeah, really since I started the podcast way back in 2012, so shout-out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.